Well, hello and welcome back. Let's continue on with exploring more of the library here. We're almost done here. We've pretty much got, well, the right side here. We've got about 1,000 books left to go. So, let's get the right side tidied up here. So, 10 books first. What do we have here? Well, longbow, shortbow, tactical applications. That is archery. Let's get started here. Where was this? It was over here. This is volume 6. Goes right here. Dungeon of the Abyss, romance novel. Everyone's Elvish. Mathematical methods for constructing magic circles. That is somewhere over here. Ah, right here. Oh, leveled up again. Cool. Spells build confidence, action, Hunter's Archery Manual. Oh, that's another one that goes over here. The Hunter's Archery Manual, Volume 3 goes right there. Management, Mana Resource Allocation Optimization, Volume 9 goes right here on 2F. Dungeon of the Abyss, romance novel, Everyone's Elvish. So, let's start with romance novel, Senior and the Beast, Volume 1. Goes over here. Everyone's Elvish, The Graceful Speech of the Forest, Volume 8 goes right there. Dungeon of the Abyss, Volume 6 goes right here. Effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action, Volume 3. More psychology over here, I think it was. Yep, Volume 3. Right there. And Pictorial Guide to the Ecology of Monsters, Monsterology, and Spells of Polylight for Concealing Vital Areas is Holy Magic. Okay, Pictorial Guide, nope. Not there, Living with the Monsters. Okay, Volume 8 goes here, Spells of Holy Light for Concealing Vital Areas is over here. Volume 6 goes right there. Cool. Actually, before going further, let's finish off this little bit over here. So, crafting vision, auditory illusions. Well, I'm right here. Might as well just place this in place here. Romance novel, management, economy, sociology, economy. Okay, I think we can go sociology next. Even with magic overtime never ends. Goes right there, perfect. Then we had the romance novel Senior and the Beast, Volume 8 can go right here. Assisting for nurturing and promotions in guilds. It's management, as I said, so that is over here. Wait, licensing regulation of magic users. Isn't that right here? Okay. Arcane Economy Report, Regional Mana Market Analysis. It's definitely over here. Didn't I have it right here? This is Volume 8, so it goes right here. Introduction to Arcane Market Systems. This is Volume 5, you go right there. The Dark Berserker and the Great Sword goes into Warriors somewhere over here. Okay, Volume 7. Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. You go right here. Okay. Tears of the Beast, Records of the Extinct and Forgotten. Where did I have this? Down here. Ah, here we go. Volume 3. Go right there. And Illusion Magic, the Art of Hypnosis, Volume 10 is over here, right at the base there. So, okay, that's this side pretty much done. There's still a lot to go. Let's continue working away. Balls from here. Okay, fortune using magical bows. Easily done. Volume 7, perfect. History and tactics of magical warfare, living with monsters, Guide to Care and Training, Voice of the Oracle, Warriors Foundation, Complete Practical Integration, Art Feng Shui, Book of Spell Space, Forbidden Alchemy. Oh, a lot of these are on the first floor, so we've got Internet and the All-Knowing Grimoire is over here, Volume 1. History and Tactics of Magical Warfare is over here under History. Monsterology, Divination, Warriors Foundation Between Blade and Spell is Warriors. This is Volume 3, so right there. Compare Transfiguration, we've got more Divination. Let's get the Divination place. Art of Feng Shui, Volume 9, right here. Then we had Voices of the Oracle, Revelations of the Chosen Listener. Let's check over here. Yep, Volume 2. You go right here. Complete Practical Transfiguration Phases and Sustained Techniques, Volume 1. Where are you? Magical Physiology, Therapy. You're on Transfiguration over here somewhere. Okay. Volume 1. Live with Monsters, A Guide to Care and Training. Volume 6 goes right here. Okay, let's go to Destruction Magic for the Book of Spell Space Legendary Volume 2. Creation, Matter Creation, Space. Okay, that finishes that one off. Forbidden Alchemy, so that's over here. Toxin Guide to Brewing and Disposal. It's Volume 3 right there. Cool. Let's get this next lot done. Okay, Alchemy, Curse, Destruction, Subsistence for Nurturing Promotions and Guilds. So that's Management, Art. Okay, so let's see here. Systems for Nurturing and Promotions in Guilds, Volume 2. 9, I mean. Yep, Volume 9. You go right here. Is there anything else? Drawing moving characters, drop inequality, low salary, even as a licensed sage, Volume 10. Right here. Spring brain fragments into work, it's art. Drawing moving characters from beginner level, Volume 8 goes right here. Supplementing brain fragments into works, Volume 8 goes here as well. Psychology of the weak, that mentality that weak bark the most. Mentality that weak barks most. Okay, Volume 10 goes right here. Alchemy, Curse. Okay, yep, it's fine. So we should be able to go Seal and Sever, Lost Rites of Curse Breaking, Volume 2. Get that in place at 1C. Oh, and that's the last one for this one. There we go. Then we go Infinite Hole, create inescapable illusory spaces. Volume 9 goes right here. Book of Spells, Pulverization Expert, Volume 9 goes right there. Destruction Magic, Great Compendium of Synthesis Recipes, that's over here, Volume 3. Laws and Taboos of Chimera Synthesis, I have that up here. So Volume 5 goes right there. Okay. Check. Okay, next 10 books here. Grab those 10 from around here. Okay, Day Life of Magic Work, Great Vic Report, Music to the Masses, Volume 1, that's over here somewhere. I'll just throw you in because right there. Heretic Blade Arts 3 Swords Style, Volume 1, well, that is definitely just up here. Where do I have this? Over here, I think? Yeah, up here. Right there. Compendium of Dungeon Resource Code Arts. Book Spells Light. Transfiguration. Divination. Okay. So we could go Curious. Daily Life in a World Without Magic. Which I think is right here. Then we can get Gourmet Expeditions in the Dungeon Volume 2, which gets that one done. Compendium of Dungeon Resources, we're still missing book 1 for that one. And these all look like back on the first floor. Stealth art, the stealth destruction, see here. Amicable Oracle, prophesying match results. That one right here. Sorry, magic beginner. Complete practical transfiguration phases and sustaining techniques. Where do you go over here? Down here? Nope, nope. Okay, this is volume 6, so you go right here. Summoning Magic for Beginners, volume 5 goes right there. Coast of Stealth Arts, volume 10 is right here. And Book of Spells Light Adept, volume 8. Destruction Magic over there. Nice. 1050 books left to sort. And they're all right there. Okay. Next 10. We can go Stealth Arts, Necromancy, Romance, Otherworld, Philosophy, Dungeon, Fundamental. Okay, let's see. We should be able to just go Introduction to Sorcery, Mathematics, Volume 4. Right here. Psychology, Romance Novel Senior and the Beast right here. Daily Dungeon Notes of this Party Chronicler. Yeah, right here. Guess that one done. Fundamentals of Design of Dungeon Architecture. Volume 2 goes right here. Psychology of Piracy and Gaming, Ode to Hiding Your Room. Volume 10 goes right here. Holy Otherworld Chronicles, World Ruled by Data. I almost missed this one. Oh, where are you? Up here. That's volume 3. Okay, the rest of these are not down there because we've got Philosophical Studies in Magic. And Studies in Magic, volume 3. Perfect. Okay, now these 3 are down there. So we've got Necromancy, Stealth, and Holy Magic. So let's start with the Necromancy. Compendium of Necromancy, The Beginner's Guide, volume 1. Goes over here somewhere. Beginner's Guide. Volume 1 goes right here. Stealth Arts, Codex of Stealth Arts is over here. 1H, Plugging to Holy Magic Theory. Volume 4 goes right there. Okay. It's another 10 books done. Let's get the next 10 sorted out here. So, Psychology, Stealth, Mystery, Healing, Romance, Math. Okay, I think we can start with Mathematical Geometry of Magic Circles, Volume 2, which doesn't complete that yet. Then we should have a licensing regulation of magic users, which is over here somewhere. Wasn't over here? Yep, volume 10. So you go right there. Then we have not psychology. We don't have any sociology. So we should have Roses are red, violets are blue. Volume 2, which goes here. Then everyone's Elvish. Graceful Speech of the Forest, Volume 1 goes right here. Detective of the Reaper, Volume 3 goes over here. Oh no, yeah, we forgot Magical Determinism. Introduction to Magic, Determinism, Spell, Causality and Philosophy. Volume 6. Okay, now the psychology mentality at the weak bark the most. This is volume 9, so you go right here. Stealth, healing. Cool. Those are both easily done. So, stealth comes back down to 1H. Complete Guide to Stealth Magic volume 10. Still missing 2 for that one. Okay, spells for curing poison and diseases. Volume 5 right here. No more healer diff. Comprehensive Guide volume 1. Okay. That's great. Now for the next 10. And let's get these ones out the back here. Okay. Warriors Creed. Only cowards become long-range mages. Well, that's Warriors up here. Volume 4, remember I had this up here, which is missing volume 3 for that. 30-year-old first prophecy by the 3 witches, breaking the curse of the Trophilus. World without a demon full of corporate slaves, all pockets for the heavens, book of spells, pictorial guide. Okay. So. Wait. A world without a demon lord yet full of corporate slaves, that is Otherworld here. And 30-year-old's wizard's first love. Wherever that is. Right here, that's another one done. Cool. And ethics, responsibility, and restraint. Volume 9, right there. There's summoning, divination, curse, divination. Okay. Start off with divination. There's 2 of them I need to throw in here. So, prophecy by 3 witches. And volume 6 goes right here. Apocalypse of the heavens. Omens and warnings. Must be over here then. Okay, this is volume 7, so you go right there. A pictorial guide to the ecology of monsters. Pictorial guide, volume 6, you go right there. Breaking the curse of the Trophilus. Volume 3 goes right here, that's another one done. That's not too bad. So we'll just go Book of Spells, Wind Novice, volume 8 goes right there. Divine Dragon Summoning, Descent of Bahamut. Okay, Summoning Grimoire. Wait, I told you my set, didn't I? Yeah, it's right here. It's volume 2, so you go over there. Okay. Time for the next 10 books here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counter Curse Compendium, Magic that Bites Back. Well, that's over here. It's really close, we can do that. Counter Curse Compendium, volume 6 goes right there. Philosophy, Power and Ethics, Financial Art, Interest in Book of Spells, Energy, Philosophy, Self and Others, Book of Arcane Bows, Magic Infused Arrows, volume 2. You go right here. Wage Gaps, Universal Income for Mages Now, volume 1. Gets that one done. Financial, the Art of Tariff would be over there, I'm pretty sure. Philosophy, Power and Ethics, volume 7. Philosophy of Self and Others. Volume 8 goes right here. Curse to Love You, volume 2. Completes that one. Financial, the Art of Tariff. Is this jurisprudence or economics? I think it's the economics. This is volume 1, so right here. Perfect. And the rest of these go elsewhere. At the back left here. So, Book of Spells Energy Legendary Volume 5. Time Energy Volume 5. Introduction to Healing Magic. Volume 5 goes right here. Book of Spells Shadow Adept Volume 6 goes right here. Perfect. Get the next 10. Okay. We've got Alchemy, Stealth, Mystery, Transfiguration, Psychology, Divination, Constitution of the Kingdom, Applied Archery Tactics, Arrows of Stillness and Motion, Volume 4. If I can even get that. Stillness and Motion, Volume 4 goes right here. We don't have anything for Mystery, Constitution of the Kingdom. Okay. Pirate captain who stepped down from his ship. Oh, that's right there. Constitution of the Kingdom, Volume 8. Right here. Psychology of Pros and Gaming, Overtide in Your Room, Volume 5 goes right here. Using strong language from a safe zone. Volume 7 goes right here. Divination item. Yep. Okay. We've got one each from a different section. So we can go Divination first. Prophesying Match Results. Volume 4. Mastery of Mimicry, Theory of and Practice of Visual Imitation. It's Volume 8, so you go right here. Let's go for the Stealth. Hide versus Seek, Magical Stealth Warfare. Well, Warfare Stealth versus Detection, and then Magical Items Workshop Series Volume 4. Right here. And finally, the Ultimate Book of Alchemy, Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone. Is that over here? It's Volume 4. Oh no, it's up here. Perfect. Another bunch done. Introduction to Magical Economics, Practical Dungeon Tactics, Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summons, Civil Liability within Inventory Prize, Book of Alchemy, Job and Equality, Minor Repairs, Magic Wandering Ghosts and Servants, Ultimate Guide to Otherworldly Swears. It's like we should have Civil Liability. No, is that over here? No, that would be Jurisprudence. Yep. So let's get that done. Jurisprudence. This is Volume 1. Job inequality, low salary, even as licensed sage. Yes, that's sociology over here. Volume 7 goes right here. This household technique regard otherworldly swear words. Volume 5 up here. Magical economics, yep. It's economy over here. Goes right there. Practical Dungeon Tactics Volume 2. Yeah, I am all over the place here. Goes up there. Minor Repairs, Practical Everyday Magic Volume 3. Oh, that gets that one done. And Magic Techniques Boost Household Efficiency Volume 4. Cool. So we've got Necromancy, Summoning, and Alchemy. Easy enough. We'll start with Necromancy, a technique to turn Wandering Ghosts into servants. Volume 5, right here. So, Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summonings. Goes right here. And Little Herbology of the Fae Folk is this one over here. So, Volume 3 goes right there. Perfect. Okay, Correlation Transformation, Book Spells, Buy Stocks Crash Mount, buy them. Chanting methods for resonating with natural entities. Soul, mind, and body are they true, distinct psychology using strongly or the demon lord, complete correction. Okay, let's go with why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? For that is economics over up on the second floor at 2G. Volume 1 of why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? That completes that lot off. A world without a demon lord full of corporate slaves, volume 5, which completes that series off. We have Psychology using strong language from a safe zone, volume 1, up here. Soul, mind, and body, are they truly distinct? Where are you? Soul, mind, and body. It's volume 10, so you go over here. Transfiguration, shadow magic, so stealth, divination, transfiguration. Okay, so prophecy, angelic self-writing goes next. I think that's over here or something. Yep, volume 7. Then we have chanting methods for resonating with natural entities. Right here. Phases and sustaining. Oh, we do have the correlation of transformation manipulation volume 8 over here. Complete practical transfiguration. Volume 2. Does that complete the series off? Yes, it completes that shelf off. Cloning and teleportation completes that one. Book spells fluid expert volume 6 over here. Right there. Okay. Nice, that's good. Next 10. Okay. Pressure scoring clairvoyance. Well, it's right here, so I might as well just put in place. Transfer the techniques, art, healing, archery, just closer, spirit and skill. Okay, that's volume 3 of this series. Romance. So next up we have, I'll get the romance because the philosophy is also just here as well. Fire King and Ice Queen, volume 6 goes right there. Philosophy, Power, and Ethics. Okay, this is volume 9, so the gap in between. Okay, so memory transfer technique of scene depiction from your brain. I've got over here, so this is volume 6 right there. How to command the army of the dead, book of spells, Isodept volume 7, fundamentals healing. So foundation, how to command the army of the dead, that was down here. This is volume 9, so right here. Foundations, magical item crafting and materials, volume 1 goes right there. Book of Spells, Isodept, volume 7, up here. Fundamentals, Healing, and Mana Control, volume 4 goes right there. Abyss, volume 4 goes right here. Okay. Getting, each time we do one of these, we're getting one step closer. Kiss from spells, grant companion curses, destruction, romance, destruction, healing, destruction, economics. Okay, introduction to magical economics, volume 3. Magical economics, volume 3 right there. Compendium of Magical Civil Law, definition of personhood, rights, and succession. Volume 1. Kiss Wrought in Spells, Volume 10. I had another romance novel, Packed Beneath the Stars, Volume 6. Everyone is Demonic, Words of Covenant and Power, Volume 10. Right here. Curse. Destruction, Destruction, Healing, Destruction. Okay, let's get the Grand Compendium of Curses, Hexes, 100 Hexes and Dispels, Volume 9. Which easily comes down to the curses. Right here. So, Earth Novice, Volume 8. I know that goes right here. Thunder Adept, Volume 4 goes down here. Advanced Healing Theory, Maintain Vigor Until Daybreak, 9 goes over here. Fluid Expert, Volume 3 goes down there. Okay. Check. It's all working out quite nicely. Next up is another 10 books to grab. Chronosec Illusion, Manipulating Possession of Time. That's Illusion, Healing, Silent Warrior, Curses, Monsterology, Psychology, Management, Psychology. So, Sign of the Axe God, Strongest Warrior chosen by the Sun. It's Volume 2, so you go down here. So this would be Psychology, Powerlessness and Responsibility Shifting, Volume 6. Right there. Any other Psychology of Backseat Gaming, Volume 4. Advancing Illusion, Healing, Curse. Okay. It looks like it's Management, Mana Resource Allocation Optimization, Volume 5 would be Mana. Oh, Management, I mean. I just gotta find where I put this all here. Okay, Volume 5, you go right here. Then we go Pictorial Guide to Ecology of Monsters, Volume 1. Remember, this is on the back side of 1A, or that's where I put it. That goes right here. Grand Compendium of Curses, 100 Hexes, 100 Spells, Volume 6 is over here. Illusion, Healing. Okay. Chronostatic Illusions. Chronostatic Illusions, this is Volume 6, goes right here. Sovereignty over the 5 Senses, Volume 9. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic, Volume 10. And Maintaining Vigor Until Daybreak, Volume 10, over there. Okay. Going quite quickly. Okay, Economics, Management, Art, Undead, Holy Alchemy, Stealth, Romance. Okay, let's start off with Management. So, Guild Treasury and Reward Systems. Where do I have that? Okay, this is Volume 5, so you go right here. I know there's more management with high-ranking magician training and evaluation systems. Volume 6, you go right there. Backbone Circles, Secret Ring 1 Stroke. True love between a 20-year-old and 80-year-old tycoon. Sounds like romance. Here it is. Gets that done. Got Economics. I think that's going to be the next one. Supply and Trade of Arcane Resources, Volume 2. Right here. Right, Perfect Circle in 1 Stroke. Volume 1 over there. Okay, the rest of these are down below. So, How to Command the Army of the Dead, that's Undead on that shelf right there. Volume 6. Alchemy, let's see here. Codex Stealth Arts, Volume 5. Right there. Book of Spells, Pulverization Expert, Volume 6. Spells of Holy Light for Concealing Vital Areas, Volume 4. And Beginner Manual of Alchemy Synthesis, Alchemical Synthesis, Volume 2. Right here. Cool. Next one. Illusion, Monsterology, Holy. We've got Jurisprudence, Divination, Art, Illusion, Transfiguration, Economy. So, where did the taxes go? So that should be up here. It's volume 1. Which one doesn't have a volume 1 in here? Right there. Laws, Foundations of Contemporary Magical Jurisprudence, volume 10. Anything else? How to Change Drawn Art into Reality, volume 5. Volume 5. Illusion, Transfiguration, Illusion, Monsterology, Holy Magic. Okay. Can we get the Prophecy by the Three Witches, volume 9 in? I know that's probably somewhere over here or something. Then Monsterology, Language and Vocal Patterns of Monsters. Volume 4 goes right here. Beastification and the Threshold of Madness. Volume 9. So right here. Enchanting Illusion, Seduction Magic, volume 10. Where are you? Okay, volume 10, go over here. Infinite Hole, Creating Inescapable Illusions. Wait, the Infinite Hole. Ah, right here. Volume 10. Terror Illusion Spells to Shatter Enemies' Minds. Right here. Volume 8. And Theological Research on Holy Magic, volume 8. Perfect. On to the next lot. System Presence, the Arcane Court, Philosophy Power. So, Jurisprudence, Philosophy, Healing, Philosophy, Summoning, Monsterology, Management, Stealth. Okay. We'll go Management, Administration of Magical Institutions, volume 5. Management, Administration of Magical Institutions, volume 5. Perfect, right here. Then we can go Power and Ethics for Philosophy, volume 5. There's no other one there. So, alternate choice: curry flavored, pepper poop flavored curry. Volume 1. Go to Everyday Magic, System Presence of the Arcane Court, volume 9. Every day, that seems to be it, because we've got Healing, Summoning, Monsterology, Stealth, and Curses. Cool. Oh, that completes this one off. Nice. We should be able to go Behavioral Pattern of Monsters, volume 9. You go right there. Stealth Art. Wait, no. Grand Compendium of 100 Curses and 100 Spells, volume 7 goes right here. Then we can go Codex of the Stealth Arts, volume 6 down here. Complete Summoning Grimoire. Volume 3 goes right here. Introduction to Healing Magic, volume 2 goes right there. Nice. Okay. Next 10. Everyone's Elvish, I think therefore I am. So we've got at least 2. Let's got psychology, physio. Go from the top. Language, philosophy, archery, transfiguration, archery, bestiary, item, or whatever, divination, transfiguration, and that. Okay, so Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow, Volume 9. Right here. The Art of the Arrow series, Volume 2. Then where are you? Hunters. The Arrow series, Volume 2. And we have Everyone's Elvish, the Graceful Speech of the Forest. No, wait, I think therefore I am. I had that over here. This is Volume 10. Then we can get Everyone's Elvish, the Graceful Speech of the Forest, Volume 10 over here. And then we can get the Psychology of Progress in Gaming, Overtied in Your Room, Volume 7. Yep. Then we can go Prophecy of the Advent of the Great King of Terror, Volume 4. Should be over here or something. Transfiguration, yep. Magical Physiology of Theranthropy, Volume 8. Where are you? Reducing Metamorphosis time to minimize vulnerability. S-ray, bestiary, creatures of land, sky, and sea. I had that over here. Volume 7. Inverse law of high-grade armor and fabric coverage is over on 1G. There we go. Okay. Next 10 books. Management, necromancy, summoning, forging and using magical bows, Volume 1. Should get that one done. I think we had 2 management here. Mana resource allocation optimization, Volume 7, and licensing and regulation of magic users. So either goes over here, or this goes to jurisprudence. It goes here. So necromancy, summoning, theory and practice summoning, economics, weight structures and magical professions. Okay, so I think it's going to be... Wait. Yeah. Perfect line, circle, stick, drawing in one stroke, Volume 2. Goes right here. Weight structures in magical professions, Volume 1. Goes right here. Item, illusion, necromancy, summoning. So we should have practical necromancy skeleton edition, Volume 4. Go right here. Foundations Magical Item Crafting, Volume 3. Right here. The Ultimate Illusion Mirror Flower Water Moon. Where are you? Volume 9. Transfer Portal Summons and the Law of Causality. Oh, this one goes right down here. And you go right there. Perfect. You can get the next 10 books, make sure we don't miss any. So, research adventure tactics. So, management warriors, we'll start with this side. Battlefield guide to tactical. Battlefield logic. Volume 10, right here. Romance, Transfiguration, Alchemy, Art. Oh, we got another one of the Tactical Guide for Warriors here. Perfect Line Circle, Secret Drawing 1 Stroke, Volume 6 goes right there. Prophecy, Philosophy. So we should have... Let's go with Prophecy, Philosophy... No. Strongest Archmages is Obsessed with Me, Volume... Go with Zero Magic, Volume 3. Right here. Philosophy of Mana and Willpower, Volume 6. Research of the Adventure Party Tactics Series, Volume 1. Transfiguration, Alchemy, Alchemy, Divination. Okay. We'll start with Divination. Obviously, the Advent of the Great King of Terror is up here. This is Volume 5, goes right in there. Detection, Nullification. Where are you? Optical Alteration Reassembly. Detection, Nullification, Volume 3 goes here. Okay, Categories and Efficacy of Ingredients. This is Volume 10 over here. And Volume 2 of the Homunculus. Right there. Great. Making good progress. So we've got Philosophy, Summoning, Jurisprudence, Management, Illusion, Art. Okay. We should have Management, Tactical Command of Magical Forces. Okay, Volume 9 up here. We have Jurisprudence, I think. Grand Committee of Magic Jurisprudence, Illusion, Art, Holy. Oh, Magical Terminus and Spell Causality and Philosophy. Forgot about this one. That's Volume 8. You go right here. So, How to Change Drawn Art into Reality, Volume 1. I know you go down over here. And Volume 10 of you go up here. Okay, Behavioral Patterns of Monsters, Volume 8. Easily done. Behavioral Patterns of Monsters, Volume 8. Succubus Summoning Techniques and Practical Applications, Volume 3. Art of Hypnosis. Volume 8. Immortal, Volume 4. Legmana to Holy Magic Theory, Volume 1. Right there. Okay. Cool. And we can just keep sorting. So we've got History, Bard and Music, Healing, Alchemy, Archery. Okay. Let's start with the Hunter's Archery Manual, Volume 8. Come on. Okay. Hunter's Archery Manual. Okay, Volume 8, you go right here. Grand Compendium of Archery was over here. Volume 7, was it? Major Change Jobs to a Sweatshop. Volume 1. Ultimate Secret Philosopher's Zone. History. Yeah. Of World Exploration and Discovery of Lost Continents. Volume 3. Okay. These all look like other stuff. So, Monster Field Notes, Beastmaster's Journey, Volume 10. Right there. Bard's Book of Spells, Volume 1. Okay. Chanting Methods Resonating with Natural Entities, Volume 3 goes down here. We've got Healing and then Alchemy. To get the healing in place. This is volume 8 of the Introduction to Magical. That Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis, I think, was over here. Volume 3, and then Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone is up here. Perfect. Okay. Next slot. Illusory art, sovereignty over the 5 senses, math. So we've got illusion, math, necromancy, art, mystery, alchemy, psychology, philosophy. So if we go easy math, magical representation theory for a 3-year-old, volume 1. Should be right here. Philosophy of self and other. Philosophy of self and other. No, it's power and ethics. So volume 7 goes right here. Alchemy and inflation, the gold collapse. That sounds like it might actually be economics. Yeah, it is, instead of alchemy. Illusion. Oh, we missed the Prospero Code, volume 7. Goes right here. Alchemy. This one goes over here. This is volume 8. Goes right in there. Drawing moving characters. Beginner, volume 9. That completes that one. Okay, what's next? Undead, Zombies, Secret Rituals for Domination, Volume 9. 9. Oh, that gets that one done. Foundation of Necromancy and Fixation, Severance of Souls. This is Volume 1. No, the one I want is Volume 8, if I can even get it. There we go. Okay, Sovereignty of the 5 Senses, Volume 1 goes over here, and the Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone, Volume 10, goes over here. Okay. It's getting better. So, jurisprudence, archery, destruction, economics, psychology, destruction, alchemy. Okay. Archers of the Fairies Pact, Volume 5. Right here. Okay, let's get the 2 jurisprudence in place. Chronicles of the Magical Court, Volume 2. Constitution of the Kingdom, Volume 5. Practicing gaming of tidying your room. This is Volume 8. Mana current systems and their evolution, Volume 10. So destruction, alchemy, holy. Yep. It looks like it would be Book of Ninja, Lurking in the Darkness, Volume 3. Yeah, let's go down. So, Book of Spells, Mana Creation Master. This is Volume 1. Forest Creation Expert, Volume 4. Use that one. Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis is over here. Completes that one. Highlight for considering vital areas. Right there. Cool. And let's see here, we've got healing, undead, art, item, chanting, alchemy, jurisprudence, romance, art. Okay. So, we should be able to just go romance novel Pact Beneath the Stars, Volume 10. First one here. There's a jurisprudence in here, no. Codex of Truth Verification, Volume 7, yep. Goes right there. Evidence to Monarch, Words of Covenant and Power, Volume 4. Art is sublime because it has no answer, Volume 8. How to change drawn art into reality. Volume 3. Okay. So let's start with How to Command the Army of the Dead, Volume 3, because I know that goes right here. Preservation of the Mental Identity and Theranthropic Spells. It's Volume 2. Foundations of Magical Item Crafting and Materials, Volume 9. Okay, maintain vigor until daybreak. That completes that set. Alchemical Art Transmuting Food to Poop. Volume 5 goes right here. Cool. And I think that's a good spot to call it the end of the episode here. So that I'm just going to call it the end of the episode here. If you liked what you see, then you can always comment, like, or subscribe down below. It very much helps out with all the statistics and everything on YouTube. And other than that, hope you have one today and catch you all next time. See ya.